Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Gene. I'm back again with another one. And you guys, what is we are back to do this Murim RPG simulation. Yo, so where we left off at was getting kind of crazy because we seen a lot of posturing within the higher ups. Up in the, I don't even know how to put it because there's so many different, I guess like levels to it, right? Because Wei-sama has this group, and then you have Gong. Like it's just so many different like groups, and they all kind of work against each other. Um, like within, I mean, the only one that kind of matter is of course Gamma, because Gamma has his disciples that he trusts, and he kind of shows uh it's different energy towards them. I wouldn't say love. I would say energy, I guess, that he puts towards each group. But I digress from that point because it's in a little bit ahead of itself, a little too long. But thank you guys for always hanging out. This is from Webtoons. Shout out to those guys over there and you guys out there. Please continue to like our videos, share them out, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm gonna stop rambling so I can jump into it because I'm already getting carried away with just talking about it right now, and I want to see where we're going with it. So let's do it. Alright, man, so we back in like a meeting of the minds. Sorry I'm late. But that's what I was saying, like when I was talking about an introduction, dude. We have so many different parties at play right now, and they're powerful, and they all have their own little plans going into action and kind of like betraying each other, backbiting against each other, and doing all this. I mean, they all answer to Guai-sama, but still, like these different disciples and groups, representation is all crazy. They all like put on smiles in front of each other, but they all have secret motives. My fellow disciples, pouring out the tea, huh? Pouring out the tea, huh? You arrogant little prick. Does the whole world turn upside down? How dare you, the lowest in our hierarchy, keep the rest of us waiting? Forgive me, I was preoccupied with other matters. Like what? I'm sorry, but let's just say I was late and leave it at that. What? I can't tell you any more than that. I'm the leader of my own group of warriors as well. You may be the senior disciple, but I see no reason to report to you about every little thing I do. Wow. Yeah, he says wow, but I'm saying the same thing. Gamma, okay. Such insolence. I mean, they're technically all the same level. Yeah, one may be stronger than the other, but they still hold the same rank. So you technically don't have to report to him, so he's not lying. You have no fear in me anymore, I see. You really want me to punish you? Invisible energy. That's a deadly energy for a supreme demon master, capable of killing someone without laying a finger on them. Pressure's incredible. Now, calm down, senior disciple. While we're only on the subject, haven't we always been late in the past? That's true, senior disciple. This is the first time this has happened. Why don't you let it slide? Fourth disciple has always been very obedient. Mama, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Apologize to the senior disciple of me. Please excuse me. My rude behavior, senior disciple. Ask for your forgiveness. Easy there. On another note, is it true that the Maoist sect had established a secret base right near the demon cult? Indeed, I hear they set up a secret chapter and branch right under our noses. Like they say, the lamp is darkest under its base. Those old sayings contain so much wisdom, don't they? And then what happened? What do you think? I sent out my subordinates, and both places taken out in no time, of course. Though their leaders had already planned their escapes in advance, so we didn't manage to capture them, unfortunately. Oh, right, and one of the fourth disciple's subordinates actually helped us out. Really, one of Gamma's subordinates. Yes, it was one of my men. That's so. I didn't know you had any decent warriors under your command, Gamma. Senior disciple, haven't you heard of the 7 envoys? They're some of the fourth disciple's best warriors. Oh, was it the 7 envoys? Those numbskulls can barely take care of themselves. How could they possibly carry out a mission like that? Yes, that's right. The captain of the 7 envoys still has much to learn. Isn't that right, senior disciple? I'd like to say something else while we're on the subject. There's talk that the Mount Uisek established a base nearby, because they actually wanted to negotiate with a particular person in the demon cult. Ah, yes, you're right. I heard they've been in contact with someone very high up within the demon cult. Really? Do you know who it was? The person didn't tell me who they thought it was, but I just ignored them. Think about it. Aryan? Who would believe a word out of the mouths of those true school hypocrites? No, of course, I don't believe them, but I want to know who they said it was. Well, they say it's the senior disciple. That's what my subordinate told me. At least, he said the person within the demon cult who's in contact with the Mount Uisek is none other than the first disciple. How dare you? I was only going to provoke him a little. Didn't expect Gamma to drop a bombshell like that. Do you have any idea what you just said? Are you prepared to take responsibility for that outrageous accusation? I'm just saying that's what I heard. Obviously, I don't think it's true. How could you, a senior disciple and a future leader of the demon cult, possibly do such a thing? I'm sure the prick from the Mount Uisek that we interrogated was simply making up under pressure. He claimed that since the Mount Uisek doesn't have the strongest martial art abilities, they're trying to get stronger with the demon cult's help. He says it's kind of a hostile, symbolic relationship where the demon cult deals initial blows to smaller sects, and then Mount Uisek finished them off to enhance their reputation. That's how he says the system works at any rate. It all sounds like a rather shameful scheme, doesn't it? Anyways, once we investigate the matter further, we'll find out whether there's any evidence of recent demon cult activity in the Central Plains, and when we learn who gave the demon cult warriors their orders, we'll determine who the traitor is that conspired with the Mount Uisek. The hell? Keep talking, I dare you. Who did you just say? Is the traitor that conspired with the Mount Uisek? Whoa, Gamma, what the hell? What are we seeing here, guys? What are we freaking seeing here? Gamma rides against the second disciple? That key telekinesis? Key telekinesis of key to move objects. I thought only the most advanced supreme demons could use that. Isn't the fourth disciple only at the level of a master? How in the world can this be? You're right. S.2. Yet it looks like the fourth disciple is holding back the senior disciple's invisible energy by force. Could it be? Does Gamma intend to unleash the divine Death Star? God, they're taking this too far. Yeah, me kill the fishes. The fishes floating. Most divine Death Star are dead by the age of about 13, and yet Gamma has been saving that power for over 10 years now, until well past the age of 20. If Gamma were to unleash all that power now, I bet not even Chioma himself could block it. Gamma is literally a ticking time bomb. Senior disciple. As you know, I am physically incapable of becoming the leader of the demon cult. I suppose you could say cursed. But I do have the power to prevent you from becoming the next leader if I choose. So, little. The moment that I release the power of the divine Death Star within me, you'll drop dead. This isn't a warning, merely a fact. But who do you suppose would benefit the most if that were to happen? The second disciple, of course. Is that what you want, senior disciple? That truly what you desire? You want to get us both killed, right? Bastard. Dare you? I will not tolerate any more of this arrogance. Dear disciple, I really want to see this through again. Don't think for a second I want to submit to the likes of Very well, senior disciple. That's what you want. Let's end this. Ooh. What the hell did we just see? What did we just see, dude? Give the sudden interruption. Yange, Green Demon Master working for the first disciple, 10th in the demon cult hierarchy. Yange, Master. I beg you to continue your power, my lord. You have much greater things to do in your life. Please, for the sake of this old man, calm your wrath. You too, fourth disciple. I beg you to calm yourself, please. Thank you for doing me this favor. I will repay this act of kindness someday. My pleasure. I'm sure this will give my master much food for thought as well. May I update you on the situation later? Speaking with my master. Sure. Thank you. Master. Fine. Dang, those were strong, dude. Jeez, that almost gave me a heart attack. What a lame ending. What? Never mind. Come on, let's go. Hey, Gamma. We're leaving. We'll see you some other time. And try not to get so angry. You really scared me just now. I'll try. Take care. Lord Gamma. Are you alright, my lord? Yeah, I'm fine. Must have been hard for you to keep distance, like I said. Blech. Lord Gamma. I only unleash my power for a brief moment. Every organ of my body feels like it twisted. The curse of the divine Death Star is even more terrible than I thought. However, okay, nothing. The price to pay for not having to grovel before them anymore, then it's well worth it. I refuse to bow to them ever again. Striking the first disciples' warriors. I mean, that's Lord Gamma's current plan? Precisely. Given the circumstances, wouldn't it be better to attack the third disciple instead? It seems extremely risky to go after the first disciple of all people. Because this way, Lord Gamma can obtain the third disciple, Aryang's warriors. The world of politics is still a mystery to me. Could you explain what you mean? That's understandable. You're still young, unit commander. As I said earlier, Aryang's main supporters are the demon cult's hermit masters. I believe they're helping Aryang on the orders of Lord Chioma. Yes, and? In other words, they have no loyalty towards the third disciple herself. They're only working with her because of her title and position. So the fourth disciple could replace her. Third disciple's main supporters would naturally side with Lord Gamma instead. Perspective of the demon cult's warrior, Gamma appears scared and what if Gamma were to suddenly deal a blow to Salma, powerful enough to make him fall? It would certainly attract the attention of Chioma, the leader of the demon cult, and a real source of power behind the hermit master. Gamma has been relatively timid and reserved until now. Gamma has the patience to wait for the right opportunity for revenge. When time is right, Gamma's patience can be turned into boldness and decisiveness. And that will certainly draw a significant amount of attention from the hermit masters. Yeesh. He's not BSing there. Even Mariel, Chion, the warrior I mentioned to explain myself before his training in isolation. What if Gamma could make hermits like them come out of isolation and take action? And what if someone like Gamma, previously considered almost useless, manages to strike a critical blow against the first disciple? I'm sure anyone would be delighted by that. Even the thought of it makes this old heart mine race again. Do you suppose impact would be greater because Lord Gamma is relatively weak compared to the other disciples? Exactly, Lord Gamma intends to deploy a large number of important masters and future masters to strike at the first key figures under the first disciples. To strike at the key figures under the first disciple's command. What if the first disciple strikes back? Sure, he's no pushover either. Certainly, but the first disciple won't be able to unleash his strongest warriors because it will create a power vacuum. The second disciple will try to move in, take advantage of that. See, that's why the power struggle hasn't been too intense so far. There's a subtle balance of power between Salma and Mahu. Salma may have 4/10 of the total power, but Muha and Aryang each have 3/10, 2/10 respectively. Meanwhile, Gamma only has 1/10, so even if Gamma attacks Salma, there'll be no reason for Salma to fight back full power, because attacking Gamma wouldn't change the situation much anyway. Salma likely wouldn't seek revenge. If anything, he might even ask Lord Gamma to team up with him. But a combination of Salma's 4/10 and the power of Lord Gamma's 1/10 makes sense. 5 and 5. They would have half the total power between them. sharp blade threat in the enemy's hands, but can be reassuring in the hands of an ally. Lord Gamma has always been a very deferential and modest, which gives Salma sense superiority. But as soon as Salma sees value in someone, he's always willing to work with them, regardless of whether they're an enemy or they have bad history together. So imagine if Lord Gamma somehow win over the Hermit Masters under the third disciple's command. The fourth disciple would go from having only 1/10 of total power, 3/10. A three-way power struggle. The third disciple didn't earn her current position through her own merits. It was possible to seize her power and restructure the precarious balance of power for 3 people instead of 4. That's the big picture that Goma has in mind. Who must I face in order to make that happen? 2. The 5 Abelian Lords. Your targets are Gui-sama and Choen-dang. You must eliminate those 2. Finally time. Break the cursed bond between us. It would be such a relief if I could get rid of those 2, but it's a lot easier said than done. Those 2 are advanced demon masters, far beyond the level of most warriors, and I wouldn't be fighting them alone. Of course, Billion Lord has other warriors serving them. On top of that, I lost the simulation and turn-based fighting as a result of the increase in the difficulty level. I need to be even more careful about my next move. I understand that this must be concerning. Eliminating those 2, no easy task. Each pavilion usually has one subordinate who reports directly to the pavilion lord, as well as the secret warriors who defend the pavilion. Great Imperial Pavilion's secret weapons are known as the Elite Agents. There are 10 of them, all the level of Supreme Master, and you'll have to kill them all. It certainly complicates things for me. The fact that you've been assigned such a dangerous mission is an indication of Lord Gamma's faith in you. And how should I proceed in the case of this tumultuous Sky Pavilion? The tumultuous Sky Pavilion, that's only Lord Choen-dang and his one direct subordinate to take out those 2. Really? You mean there aren't any secret warriors guarding the pavilion? Well, there are the secret Sky Warriors, but you don't need to worry about them. Why is that? The goal of the mission changes depending on the person deployed. Taeyang Ma will be deployed to the tumultuous Sky Pavilion. Deputy Unit Commander is Taeyang Ma. Abilities very stable overall. As long as well prepared, you'll be able to slip away after killing the Lord Sky Pavilion. What about me? You may be an advanced demon master, but a significant gap in your martial arts ability. Though you perform remarkably well in certain situations, at other times you've also been weaker than expected. Your achievements so far are quite remarkable, but been mostly limited to surprise attacks and ambushes. Gui-sama's martial arts skills are even more advanced than those of Choen-dang. If you manage to catch him off guard, there would be no problem. If surprise attack fails, you'll have to fight him head on. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. The battle drags on. Great Imperial Pavilion's elite agents are more than likely to get involved, which means my subordinates would have to fight them. And they're not strong enough. Yes, I understand. So we would naturally end up having to eliminate them all. Ideally, if we really want to make sure to eliminate Gui-sama once and for all, both Taeyang Ma and I should fight him side by side. But that would give him That will give away the fact that I'm not strong enough to face Great Sama by myself. So I'll take my subordinates with me and go after Great Sama myself. Teriyama will be assigned to deal with the tumultuous Sky Pavilion. That makes it look like there's a larger army of warriors at Gamma's disposal. But at the same time, it also means that Gamma doesn't have very many reliable warriors. The fact that they've been assigned such a dangerous mission is an indication of Lord Gamma's faith in you. Lord Gamma is in a difficult position. Well, indeed. So why was I assigned to Great-sama? There are two reasons I devised this plan. It's getting dark, so I'll tell you more on our way down. That's crazy. That is crazy. Firstly, you worked for the Great Imperial Pavilion until not too long ago. Unit Commander. Yes, right. Your knowledge of the pavilion's layout would be very useful for a surprise attack. Just in case the attack doesn't go as planned, you know the quickest way out of the building. That's the first reason that I asked you to deal with Wei-sama. Secondly, 5 pavilions are the first place that new Demon Cult warriors are assigned to. Secret warriors will eliminate Wei-sama, Dang, and the heads of the other 3 pavilions. Once they're gone, their positions will be vacant, obviously. That means we have an opportunity to fill the positions with people who are either on good or at least neutral terms with Lord Gamma. I see. So dealing a blow the first disciple isn't the only goal of this plan. Wei-sama and Dang are both Sama's supporters. 2 of them were killed at the same time, so it would have an enormous impact on the demon cult. That was certainly a action from the Elder Master under the 3rd disciple's command. Yo, it's crazy that we're even talking about taking out Wei-sama right now. It in the beginning he kind of seemed like he was like final boss in game, but I'm not defeating him right now. We're in episode 112. There must also be why the operations is being carried out in the broad daylight when people can clearly see it happen. Assuming that everything goes smoothly, this would provide a huge boost to Gamma's previously weak position in the demon cult. In the best case scenario, not only the Elder Masters, but perhaps even the leaders of the demon cult will take an interest and offer Gamma that support. Plus, new members of the demon cult are unconsciously influenced by their superiors. So, if the 5 pavilion lords were replaced with people of good terms with Gamma, it would naturally impact the warriors under their command. Once we seize control over the 5 pavilions, the warriors who train there naturally be promoted to the Crimson Demon Palace, and if they become strong enough, they might even advance all the way to the central administration. In that case, Lord Gamma will become more powerful than ever. So, this is how a true strategist thinks. That's a brilliant plan, sir. I'm learning so much from you. I'm happy to hear it. All this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry back down. Yes, sir. Moogie. He busted him. Who the hell are you people? Dang, that looked crazy. He's ready to fight, dude. Unit Commander, wait. There's been a misunderstanding. Whoa. Put away your sword. My name is Baekyu, sir. And I'm Wogium. We've been assigned to train the members of the Celestial Affairs Unit. During the assessment of our abilities, we was unhappy with the results and started acting up. That's how he ended up getting knocked out. That's what he did. I see. I apologize for the disturbance. Not at all. I'm sorry for the trouble that my unit members caused you. So, what were the results of the assessment? We rank warriors as high, medium, or low. High-ranking warriors are capable of fighting 2 elite agents at the same time. Medium-ranking warriors are capable of fighting 1 elite agent. Low-ranking warriors are incapable of fighting even 1 elite agent by themselves. Please, don't take this the wrong way, but all the members of the Celestial Affairs Unit were evaluated as being low-ranking. Oh, damn! Low-ranking warriors are incapable of fighting even 1 elite agent by themselves. Great Imperial Pavilion elite agents are supreme masters. You have to focus on fighting the Lord of the Great Imperial Pavilion. Each of your unit members must be capable of fighting at least 1 elite agent on their own. They'll need to become medium, pretty much. No problem. Don't worry, everyone. I can fight at least 3 of them by myself. Instructors only knocked me out earlier because I let my guard down. It won't happen again. This guy's stupid. Listen, there's no need to feel discouraged just because you received a low ranking. You all have the potential to improve your abilities. So focus on your training until we invade the Great Imperial Pavilion and try to get as strong as possible. Yes, sir. I mean, that makes sense. I'm not gonna do the ambush like right now, a month later. What are you looking at? You've been staring at something for almost a month now. I was watching the leaves fall. The leaves? Be more precise. I was trying to guess where the leaves would land when they fall. And were you doing that? At first it was purely out of the curiosity, but eventually it became a habit. Watching the leaves drift in the breeze is a surprisingly effective form of training. So you were quietly focused on the direction of the air current. It might not seem like much, but meditation is extremely helpful training. You absolutely need time to meditate, particularly as you become more advanced. Now that I think about it, there's a saying among the true school teachers. They say that you can reach nirvana by training your awareness, your focus, and your wisdom. Although it might sound heretical, speak of such things, demon cult. Please, tell me more. According to the true school teachings, awareness refers to the process of clearing your mind like an empty void. You continue reciting the same prayer, your concept of yourself becoming to dissipate. Here, dissipation refers to ridding the mind of all unnecessary burdens. So, it's kind of studying as well. That's right, the pursuit of a completely peaceful state of mind. In that sense, this training of yours isn't bad at all. As you study where the leaves fall each day, at some point, become more aware of the direction of sword strikes as well. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like you said, it's good training, focus-wise. Thank you for sharing that with me. So did you manage to guess a few of them correctly? No, they always move differently from what I expect. Of course, maybe small, but we're in a forest after all. It isn't easy to anticipate the trajectory of falling leaves as they travel along the passing breeze, or as they're knocked against trees by the wind. But to correctly guess the direction simply with your eyes, but I watched them with my eyes. Pardon? Recently, I began to notice a subtle air current before my eyes as I exert the leaves. And there's a faint after image that trails behind it all as well. But I didn't see it all the time. It comes and goes. Have you by any chance learned the Alonso school? Yes, I have. And you say you occasionally see an air current in the after image. Right. If you have a moment to spare tomorrow, you care to spar with Deputy Unit Commander Teriyama? What? Why do you ask all of a sudden? I'm not skilled enough to fight him yet anyway. It's worth a try. At least, if my theory is correct, you will gain something very important. Alright. Sure you have your reasons for recommending that I spar with him. Alright. How's my subordinate trainings coming along? I've been along slow. Much lately that I haven't had a chance to check on them. They appear to be making progress. Murim in particular seems to be advancing quite rapidly. Mugi? Hey-ya! Isn't that one of Demon Cult's most powerful sword techniques? Indeed. Onyx Spirit Sword Strike is Elder Baekhyun's main technique. It's also notoriously difficult to learn. I didn't expect him to use such an advanced technique. Suppose he wasn't entirely bluffing about himself after all. Pretty soon, 3 of them will achieve high-ranking status. Although the remaining 2 are still at medium and low ranks. Attention everyone, it will soon be dusk, so we'll stop here for today. Damn. How's it that I'm still at low rank? Even Mugi seems to be progressing. That's quite normal. What? Not being unfairly hard on you. And aside from Mugi being an hopeless pervert, he's actually a very skilled warrior. He's extremely talented at sword fighting. There's a reason that his old master forced him to train so hard before. He even asked our unit commander to go all the way to the Central Plains and look for him after he ran away, remember? Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Oh, this is infuriating. I refuse to fall behind. I'm going to keep trying to get better. That's the spirit. We'll keep training together. Whew, that was another good day of training. Good work today. I'm surprised to see you taking your training so seriously. What's gotten into you? I realized something, you know? It would be such a shame to let this genius of mine go to waste. Oh, please, show off. How in the world did you manage to get stronger so quickly? Well, the key is to not rely too much on your special skills. Yeah, like that divine weapon of yours. Notice you invest most of your training time in that. Whereas Murim and Jiangsung never once used their divine weapon during training. Damn it. My bad, y'all. Telling facts, I guess. How do you suppose that might be? Because when you rely on a particular skill, the foundation of your technique becomes weak. That's why you need to save special skills as a last resort. There are no better options at hand. It all goes back to the basics. Haven't you been listening to the unit commander this whole time? See, well, I've been using the wrong training method. Exactly, you big dummy. Stop wasting time and start making progress. Got it? Thanks. What was that? Can you say it again? Louder, please. I couldn't hear you. I said, thanks, you jerk. I surrender. I'm against violence. By the way, did you all hear? I heard the instructor talking. They said that unit commander and deputy unit commander are going to spar tomorrow. What? Gonna be too good to miss. Who wants to go with me? How have you been, unit commander? Have you been training by yourself lately? Yes, that's right. The all-knowing scholar has already taught me most of what I need to know, and after we reconstructed the Great Imperial Pavilion and did a few practice runs, he hasn't stopped by to see me as much. Then again, there aren't many warriors qualified to teach you, even among the 4 disciple subordinates. I'm not sure if you'll gain much from sparring with him. Well, I'm certain I'll learn a lot from this duel. By facing you, I might even figure out a way to fight the Advanced Demon Master. To be honest, I'm not yet an Advanced Demon Master myself. What? Surely, you're joking. As you'll soon realize when we begin sparring, I benefited a great deal from divine weapons in the past. So I left all my divine weapons behind for duel today. What? But why? Make it a fair fight. What about your deputy unit commander? I've been told you're on the verge of becoming a supreme demon. I'm not nearly strong enough to try for the level of supreme demon yet. You know, there are 3 stages to advanced demon mastery, right? Yes. I'm aware there are early experience, and extreme demon masters. That's right. They say that Goi-sama has surpassed the level of experienced demon master. When I heard that, I honestly wondered if perhaps even stronger than me. I've been stuck at the level of experienced demon master for 10 years now. What? 10 years? Yes, unfortunately, I lack the talent to advance any further. And B, I thought he'd always been praised for natural talent since childhood. Is that difficulty even for someone like you to break through the barrier and advance demon master? Now then, shall we begin the duel? It won't be easy to defeat Teriyama without using any special skills. But part of the reason I agreed to this duel that I wanted to test my true ability. Sure, let's get started. I'm going to keep moving forward. Alright guys, I am going to call it here. This thing's already long enough. We'll be going over an hour if I do another one. I want to thank everyone who's out there hung out with your boy for this long. Amazing. So we'll come back and we'll do 14, 15, and then 16. By that time 17 will have dropped, and then we'll come back and do 17, 18, 19. And it'll be all caught up at the good old times. But again, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you guys like the video, share it out. And as I always say, take care of yourselves and each other. And I'm out.